Greetings, Earthlings. This is Sithara and Daxian from Planet Pizza. That's right, little green men and women from space. Welcome to our interstellar travel research vlog. We are checking out Earth's UFO hotspots, trying to figure out what makes them so special.
Mind the gap, Earthlings. The King and Queen welcome you to London.
Let's suit up and prepare for an interstellar adventure, right here in the planet's bustling city of London. Your trusty little green men are back on Earth for more discovery. We were checking out Rendlesham Forest to see about all the unexplained lights and UFO reports, but we found nothing interesting there. So when London called, we answered. Take it away, Daxian.
From marveling at architectural wonders, like the Tower of London and Buckingham Palace, to exploring the infinite galaxies of knowledge at the British Museum and the Tate Modern, we've got it all covered. So grab your cameras, put on your most comfortable walking shoes, and get ready to experience London like never before with us, your LGM extraterrestrial guides. Are you ready for the countdown, Sithara? 3, 2, 1. Blast off.
Day one of our Cosmic London adventure is going to be out of this world. So put on your bearskin and get ready to explore some of the city's most iconic landmarks. Today will be a self-guided walking tour. First up, we'll be marveling at the impressive Houses of Parliament and the iconic Big Ben that run along the River Thames. Did you know Big Ben is technically the nickname for the giant bell inside the tower? Completed in 1859, this Gothic masterpiece boasts the largest four-faced clock in the world, and its chimes have kept Londoners on time for over 160 years. The Great Bell of Westminster Clock Tower has just finished renovations, so it is as impressive as ever.
Next on the itinerary, we'll be visiting the stunning Westminster Abbey, where many of the Earth's British royal weddings and coronations have taken place. The Abbey's intricate architecture and beautiful stained glass windows are sure to leave you in awe. Also, explore the magnificent tombs of monarchs, scientists, and literary figures, including Elizabeth I, Charles Darwin, and Geoffrey Chaucer.
Just a short walk away is Buckingham Palace, the official residence of the King and Queen of England. But don't worry, we've checked, and they are not home, so we won't be disturbing them. Be sure to snap some photos in front of the palace gates, and if you're lucky, you might even catch a glimpse of the famous changing of the guard ceremony. We totally fit in, right? Think anyone will notice?
Right next to the palace, you'll find the picturesque St. James Park. It's the perfect place to take a break, have a picnic, and watch the squirrels and birds. We hear that the pelicans in the park are quite the characters, so keep an eye out for them.
After that, we'll make our way to Trafalgar Square, home to the famous Nelson's Column, commemorating a famed naval victory, and some of the city's best street performers. It's a great place to soak up the lively atmosphere of London. If you have extra time, explore the nearby National Gallery featuring world-class artworks. What's on the agenda for tonight, Daxian?
For this evening, we'll delve into the darker side of the city's history with a Jack the Ripper walking tour.
Creepy.
We'll be heading to the eerie streets of Whitechapel, where the notorious serial killer once roamed. The tour is both spooky and fascinating, and you'll learn all about the chilling mysteries surrounding Jack the Ripper crimes. After recharging our power cells from the previous day's cosmic adventuring, we little green men hit the ground running bright and early for day 2 of our intergalactic London Odyssey. Our day begins at the world-renowned British Museum, a treasure trove of human history and culture.
Ooh, the artifacts.
Step inside this colossal institution and prepare to be transported through time and space. This is the granddaddy of all museums. The British Museum holds the title of the oldest national public museum in the world. From the Rosetta Stone, which unlocked the secrets of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs, to the stunning Elgin marbles, every exhibit tells a story of our shared heritage. Wander the vast halls and be enchanted by the sheer diversity of the collections. Remember, Earthlings, admission is free, so you can spend as much time as you like exploring these wonders. Take a few moments to admire this architectural gem as well.
Feeling slightly overwhelmed by all that history? Let's head to a place that inspires a different kind of awe, St. Paul's Cathedral. This magnificent building is so big it could house a whole fleet of spaceships. Climb what felt like a million stairs. Okay, an exaggeration, but our little legs were burning. To reach the top, and the view from the dome was, well, out of this world.
From this vantage point, we felt like tiny green rulers surveying our galactic kingdom. But from here, you can see all of London's famous bridges. Of course, there's Tower Bridge. This magnificent Victorian marvel combines a suspension bridge design with bascules that raise to allow tall ships through the River Thames. Tower Bridge is one of the most recognizable London landmarks and is a must-see for any visitor. It too offers stunning city views from its high-level walkways.
Don't forget London Bridge. And no, it's not falling down. This is actually a name that refers to a series of bridges that have occupied the same spot over the River Thames for nearly 2,000 years. Weird how that works. And London Millennium Footbridge, or simply Millennium Bridge. It is a sleek modern steel wonder and very popular with tourists. It runs right up to the base of the Tate Modern Museum.
By nightfall, if your thirst for adventure isn't quite quenched, delve into London's spooky side with a ghost tour. We strapped on our proton packs, okay, maybe just backpacks, and followed our guide through the misty alleys and hidden courtyards of the city.
Spooky.
After all that spooktacular fun, it is time to lighten the mood with a classic London experience, a pub crawl in Camden. Hop on the Northern Line and get off at the Camden Town Tube Station. That's way more efficient for short trips than our spaceship. This place is a sensory overload, but amazing. Wander through the bustling markets, ogling at everything from vintage clothing to alien-looking jewelry. We never found anything quite as cool as our spacesuits, of course.
Day 3 is a cosmic combo of delicious eats, breathtaking views, and a sprinkle of movie magic. Start the morning by rocketing over to the outer suburbs for a look behind the scenes of one of Earth's most beloved fictitious universes, the Harry Potter Studio Tour. The minute we arrived at the Warner Brothers Studio Tour, our brains were utterly set ablaze by the sheer level of world-building detail and craftsmanship on display. Those massive, meticulously dressed sets like the Gryffindor Common Room, Diagon Alley, and the Forbidden Forest. The breathtakingly intricate models and life-size prop recreations, the treasure troves of costumes, storyboards, and special effects ephemera. It was like submerging ourselves into a universe of magic and endless human creativity. Ooh, we could have wandered those hallowed halls forever.
Upon your return, set your sights on an evening mission along the River Thames. The LGMs may not be big on water, but we couldn't resist the boat tour down this iconic waterway, cruise past Big Ben, Shakespeare's Globe Theatre, the terrifying Tower of London, and glide under the majestic Tower Bridge. Talk about a giant. Tours last about 1 hour, but there are also options for dinner cruises too. It is a peaceful way to round out the day, taking in the sights and sounds of this bustling city.
If you are feeling excited by our aquatic adventure and ready for more, set your sights on the sky with a trip to the London Eye. This giant Ferris wheel is like a spaceship for sightseeing, taking us on a breathtaking journey high above the city. From our pod, we saw everything from Buckingham Palace to the Houses of Parliament, feeling like we could almost touch the clouds. Well, maybe not literally, but you get the idea.
After that dizzying, vertiginous thrill, our rumbling tummies reminded us that it was time for some galactic grub. So make your way to Leadenhall Market, a covered market overflowing with sights, smells, and flavors. We wandered through stalls piled high with exotic fruits, mountains of cheese, and enough spices to launch a spaceship to a whole new galaxy. We even snagged some delicious pasties for later, because Space Rangers can never have too many snacks.
Today's Cosmic Chronicle includes conquering Greenwich, snagging some souvenirs on Oxford Street, and soaking up the vibrant atmosphere of Covent Garden, before blasting off back to our home planet. So let's go British and beyond, London style. First stop, Greenwich. This historic borough is like a beacon calling to us Space Rangers. We beamed down, okay, maybe just jumped on the tube, and made a beeline for the Royal Observatory. Standing there, with one foot in the Eastern Hemisphere and the other in the Western, made us feel like true galactic explorers. We even got our picture taken straddling the Prime Meridian to commemorate the moment. Talk about a photo op for the history books, or should we say space logs.
After feeling appropriately time zone challenged, wander through the National Maritime Museum. This place is a treasure trove for any space ranger with a love of the sea. Learn about famous explorers and marvel at giant ship models. You can even practice your steering skills on a ship simulator.
By lunchtime, our shopping sensors were tingling. So we hop back on the tube and rocket down to Oxford Street. This legendary shopping haven is like a galaxy of stores, all crammed together under one giant sky. Browse everything from high-end fashion to quirky souvenirs. We snagged some awesome t-shirts that declared our love for London. Don't miss the iconic Selfridges department store for all their luxury and designer goods. What a unique shopping experience.
When you are feeling slightly overwhelmed by all the retail therapy, wind down at Covent Garden. This vibrant piazza is buzzing with life, with street performers, trendy cafes, and cute little shops. We grabbed a table at a cafe, refueled with some proper English tea and scones because everyone needs a proper English afternoon pick-me-up. Just enjoy and soak up the atmosphere. Finally, end your London adventure with a night of laughter and a comedy show in Soho. Soho is known for its vibrant nightlife and fantastic comedy clubs, so it's the perfect place to round off our evening.
It's time to say goodbye to this amazing city. We boarded the spaceship, feeling a pang of sadness but also a pocket full of memories and souvenirs. London, you've been a blast. We dodged double-decker buses, witnessed the changing of the guard, and even learned a thing or two about history at places like Westminster Abbey and the British Museum. We weren't afraid of a few chills on our ghost tours as we explored the spooky side of London and even dabbled in a touch of magic at the Harry Potter studio tour. So if you're ever planning a trip to London, take it from these space explorers, it's worth it. London, you've been stellar. Until next time, we'll see you later, Space Rangers.
Remember, half the fun of any vacation is in the planning phase. Do your research and plan your itinerary in advance. Your support means the world to us, so don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and remember, the world is waiting for you. Until next time.